I'm sure many of you have seen this video where two people were fighting, one girl slashed the other person's hand, the other person bled to death. Me, I feel that death could have been prevented if people in that room knew how to tie tourniquet rather than just creating content. Now, in that particular case, here is probably what would have been done to save that girl's life. Bring your hand. The bleeding most likely occurred somewhere here. It must have been possible that they slashed the radial artery, that's why the blood was pumping. You know that we have about 5 liters of blood in the body, so in about a few minutes, that person is going to bleed to death because it's a medium-sized artery, right? What you do is that you look for the source of the cut. So if the cut is here, you always apply pressure over the cut, but not on a joint. For example, this joint, you don't tie the joint, you tie above it. If it's somewhere very close to the joint, you tie above the joint. So let's, for the case of this video, you go above, like I said, not at the joint, and then you tie single knots. You look for something like this. It could be a stick, anything, and then you tie once also. When you do this, you now take this and then you twist until the bleeding stops. You keep twisting and then you tie one more time. Again, like I said, continue applying the pressure until the bleeding stops. Now, the only person that should remove this is when you take the person to the hospital. The doctors, under controlled condition, will now remove this. Please, once the tourniquet has been tied, do not remove it until you get to the hospital. Nigerians, first aid is important.